Olha só, hein? Faltam 23 dias para o Oscars. E sabe o que aconteceu hoje? Acabou a votação, acabou, não tem mais jeito, não tem mais jeito. Os votos estão nas urnas eletrônicas e vão ser apurados agora para a cerimônia que vai ser lá em comecinho de março, né? Então, vamos ver aqui, porque já tem algumas pessoas que estão já dando previsões. Aqui os gringos que adoraram e ainda estou aqui, adoraram a Fernandinha, eles estão apaixonados e vamos ver aqui como está as previsões aqui do Matt, do The Award Contender, que já fiz um review dele aqui. Então vamos lá ver aqui. Mas antes de ver o Matt, por favor, dê um like, comenta aí no vídeo, deixe seu comentário que eu respondo e assine o canal, que é muito importante, ok? Então vamos direto lá, vamos ver o Matt comentando sobre as previsões do Oscar. Olha a cara dele, olha que bonitinho. Tá, cara estranha, mas tudo bem. Vamos lá, solta aí, qual que é a previsão de melhor filme estrangeiro? Vamos lá, vamos ver se o Brasil vai ganhar.
All right, now we move into the three features categories, Cody. Starting with international feature film.
Internacional, hein?
The nominees are
Os nominados.
I'm Still Here.
Deixa eu sair daqui.
The Girl with the Needle. Amelia, Perez. The Seed of the Sacred Fig. And Flow.
Tá, então esses
now,
são esses filmes, hein?
I've seen almost everything, except for 2 documentary features. I've seen, like, pretty much all of these. I saw all of these films in international features, so I have some
Tá com tempo, hein?
things to say.
Okay.
In this video.
He's got opinions this time.
I have opinions. The viewers are like, Brian's just gonna sit this one out and let Cody talk.
Cody's gonna do all the work.
All 5 of these films. I mean, there's some really good stuff here. I thought The Girl with the Needle was harrowing and beautifully shot.
Yeah.
The Seed of the Sacred Fig. I mean, especially
Mas
that
quem vai
third
ganhar?
act. Really just, boy, gets
That's
your
my
heart
favorite.
racing.
Filme estrangeiro, quem vai ganhar?
Flow, I finally watched after seeing that movie for months, like winning over The Wild Robot. I was like, what is this movie? So I finally got to see it about 5 nights ago, and it's lovely. It's beautiful. But I mean, international feature film, Cody. That comes down to I'm Still Here and Amelia, Perez.
Aí,
I wanted to see what would happen.
Pega aí, quem vai ganhar? Quem vai ganhar? Amelia Perez ou Ainda Estou Aqui? Quem vai ganhar?
Because I'm Still Here was in their foreign language category. Even though that at BAFTA, it wasn't anywhere else. It wasn't an actress. It wasn't in, best film or anything. So, so it kind of made sense that Amelia Perez was going to win at BAFTA. That wasn't a surprise.
Mas o BAFTA não importa. Os europeus fazendo europeizada, né? Não tem jeito. Claro que eles vão dar Oscar para filme feito na Europa, na França, com ator espanhol. Você acha que os europeus vão dar pro Brasilzinho? Você acha?
At the Oscars, I'm Still Here is an actress, is in Best Picture. So what are we feeling right now, Cody? Because of those 13 nominations for Amelia Perez, is it likely winning international feature at the Oscars?
Não. Amelia Perez não vai ganhar nada.
Usually, with this category, in the past, better part of a decade, there's been one Best Picture nominee in this category, and you just go with that. And that does not lead you astray. Roma, right. Parasite, Drive My Car. Another round had a Best Director nomination. So in the past, you just go with the Best Picture nominee. Easy peasy. Usually this category has been really easy in the past few years.
Passado.
Right. This
Acabou
year,
passado.
there are
Passado
two
acabou.
Best Picture nominees here.
Dois, tem dois.
Because what that means is that voters from the wider academy who can vote in this category have seen 2 nominees. In the past, you have to imagine a lot of voters saw just the one that was nominated for Best Picture, voted for it.
Acelerado aqui, eu quero...
Right.
This year, they will almost certainly have seen 2 of the nominees, I'm Still Here and Amelia Perez.
Quem vai ganhar?
And when I saw I'm Still Here on nomination morning get that Best Picture nomination to go...
O que você achou? Quando teve ali Ainda Estou Aqui como nomeado.
Along with the Actress and International Feature nominations we knew would be happening, I said that's winning Best International Feature.
Vai
This
ganhar!
is before the Carla Sofia Gascon controversy. Because I just had this feeling that Amelia Perez would continue to build backlash, and there's nowhere up for it to go from 13 nominations. It's only fallen. Do I think that's impacted every single voter? No. I think a lot of Oscar voters are not susceptible to smear campaigns, to especially online-based smear campaigns. But some of the controversy has gotten so big with that movie that it's trickled over into the trades. Your
Mas a campanha não foi campanha. Os caras que fizeram. Eles começaram a lançar as coisas. Eles que atacaram e o contragolpe veio feio. Oh.
Varieties, your, entertainment weeklies. And not just like one article, it's been a consistent story. So, kind of makes me think that Amelia Perez is going to be hurt in a lot of categories, not just picture, actress, or director, which I think it is completely dead for those categories.
Right.
And I'm Still Here has passion. And that is what wins you Academy Awards. I'm Still Here's passion got it into Best Picture. It's in Best Picture. So, you're looking at two Best Picture nominees, one of which has, yes, 10 more nominations than the other, I understand. But a lot of those nominations at this point are essentially moot, because they're just not a contender in anything besides song and supporting actress, which is probably going to win. Versus I'm Still Here, which has nothing but love from its fan base, and more people checking it out, and more people being impacted by that
mais
story.
pessoas.
So,
Cinemas lotados.
yes, Amelia Perez has won basically every international feature award it's been up for so far. Critics' Choice voting happened before the tweet controversy. BAFTA, I'm not quite sure of the voting window there, but I kind of imagine that European voters would not be as affected by the controversy. They usually aren't by this type of thing.
E também eles vão votar no europeu, né?
A more
O filme
American-based
ganhou
Academy,
meu Deus.
based in Hollywood, where a lot of this controversy is being, stirred up, I think could be affected by it.
Yeah.
So, yes, it is a shaky prediction, but I'm going to stick with my instinct that I'm Still Here is going to win.
Vai ganhar!
Yeah, I have gone back and
Vai ganhar, vai ganhar, vai ganhar, vai ganhar! Cadê? Isso, fogos! Vai ganhar! É isso aí, vamos ganhar.
forth on this, Cody, because I agree with you in some sense.
Ele concorda, ele concorda! Vai ganhar!
If it didn't get into picture, I just don't think it could happen. But because of that picture nomination, that means more people are watching it. Everybody who watches I'm Still Here is really taken with it. I mean, that was one of my favorite experiences at the Toronto Film Festival, was discovering that movie, knowing nothing, and just being totally swept up in that narrative and that main performance. And, I feel like there might be some sense, like, we want to give this movie something. Because...
A gente quer dar alguma coisa pro filme, sim. E você que tá assistindo, aguentou até aqui, ó, tá longo esse corte, hein? Dá um like, por favor, nesse vídeo. Deixa aí o seu comentário que eu respondo todo mundo. E assina o canal, beleza? Pra que a gente possa chegar nos 500 e eu tirar esses AdSense malditos que vocês ficam vendo aí toda hora.
Because Fernanda Torres, I mean, that is an uphill climb for her to win Best Actress.
Opa,
That's gonna be
Fernanda!
I still think there's like a tiny possibility. We'll see what happens at SAG. But like, that's a really tough go. It's
Não é
winning
difícil
Best
não.
Picture.
Fernandinha vai
that
ganhar.
just would be shocking.
É mais fácil a Fernanda ganhar, porque já ganhou o Globo de Ouro, do que o filme ganhar.
Easy. And so, yeah, it's the 13 nominations for Amelia Perez where I'm like, man, that would be wild if it lost international feature, especially having won that category pretty much everywhere, including BAFTA. So it's tricky. I'm kind of like right, 49-51, but with you, I am kind of leaning toward I'm Still Here.
É isso aí! Também apostou! É isso aí! Isso aí! Uhul!
Brasil!
Vai ganhar, vai ganhar, vai ganhar!
I think the passion vote might, just put it over the top.
Tá aí, volta da paixão.
And to be clear,
Vocês têm
I
a
do think
paixão
Amelia
pelo
Perez
filme.
on paper is still a more likely odds-on favorite. Still, even with all the controversy, I think it is a bit bulletproof to some voters. And again, 13 nominations. Clearly, the broad Academy loves this movie. There's just no arguing with that, no matter what you think of the film. That is inarguable. So, anybody predicting Amelia Perez makes total sense. And there is total logic behind it. And if it wins, I will not be surprised at all. But I have a gut feeling about I'm Still Here.
Olha lá, olha lá. Tem um sentimento que nunca vai se acabar. É isso aí. Oh, São Paulo, olê, olê, olê. Isso aí, é o sentimento que vai... É o sentimento, vamos. É isso aí, vamos lá.
Again, it has that passion. And I don't feel that passion as strongly for Amelia Perez, especially post-nominations, when it's just been nothing but backlash. And again, that might just be mostly online. Very possible. Very possible it has not, penetrated the Academy's bubble. but it is so loud, and we've seen that type of backlash affect contenders before. It affected Power of the Dog, it affected La La Land, so this happens. And I think this is the category where that backlash might be most pronounced, where a win is essentially taken away from Amelia Perez by a movie that is nothing but loved.
Yeah, so going into the Oscars, Amelia Perez has 13 nominations. A lot of people are thinking, okay, it can win
13, que é um número que aqui nos Estados Unidos é um número de azar, não vai ganhar nada, Amelia Perez.
Supporting Actress, Song, International Feature. And in some respects, I feel like, okay, it's not going to go home empty-handed. It's probably winning Supporting Actress at this point.
There's no way it goes home with 0 Oscars.
And Song, just as we've talked about in that previous video, that makes sense. Like that El Mal probably wins that. So it wins a couple. It's not 0 for 13. What if an international feature, we give it to the movie everybody really loves?
Isso aí, todo mundo gosta, Partiu, acabou, vamos ganhar.
You know, I mean, my only thing is like at the end of the day, will more Academy voters see Amelia Perez because it has all of those nominations? And maybe there's just like not quite enough Academy members who actually take the time to watch I'm Still Here. And so Amelia Perez wins for that reason. Is that possible? I don't know.
It's absolutely possible because Amelia Perez has been a must-see since,
months.
October, basically. Yeah. Whereas I'm Still Here's surge has happened in the past 2 months. So,
Mas é quando a votação acontece agora, né? Então tá ali mais fresquinho na memória dos...
Less time. Amelia Perez had more of a head start advantage. But I think since Fernanda Torres' Golden Globe win, quickly followed by a Best Picture nomination, people are just jumping at the chance to see I'm Still Here. Voters have to see it now because they go, well, I gotta see this movie. If so many people loved it, it's winning awards, and I haven't even seen it. So, yes, I think almost 100% of voters who vote in this category will have seen Amelia Perez, and less will have seen I'm Still Here. But I think more people who see I'm Still Here love that movie. Generally. That's totally anecdotal.
Quanto mais assistem, mais gostam. Não tem jeito.
The BAFTA win for Amelia Perez in this category made me go, okay, maybe it's just not going to happen. But I'm Still Here didn't do well in its nominations at BAFTA. So.
No, I predicted Amelia Perez to win there. So, like, yes, it made my confidence go,
ouve o carinha, ouve o rapaz aí, ouve o rapaz que ele sabe de tudo.
You have to just remember that that's been the path. The path for me has always been, it doesn't win anything till Oscars, which is a very dangerous path for an Oscar predictor to take. But I'm going to stick with it.
Okay,
isso aí, manda brasa, vai ganhar.
Our final prediction at the Oscars to win Best International Feature Film is I'm Still Here.
Ganhou, previsão, vai dar.
Brasil!
Isso aí. Vamos agora pra atriz?
All right, next up is Best Documentary Feature
Não, documentary
Film.
não.
The nominees are Black Box...
Não quero saber de documentary. Vamos achar aqui, ó. Aqui vai falar da atriz. Vamos aqui, vamos achar. Vamos achar a Fernandinha. Vamos achar a Fernandinha, vamos? A gente já vai direto ao ponto, que já tá ficando longe desse vídeo. Aqui, ó. Onde que eles falam aqui, ó? Aqui, tá falando aqui. Onde tá falando mais da Fernandinha? Eles estão falando da Fernandinha mais? Não, é isso? Acabou? Tá bom, então. Então é isso. Vocês viram que a previsão aqui foi que vai dar Oscar de melhor filme internacional. Previsão dos dois aqui espertos críticos americanos. Tá uma disputa ferrenha, isso não há de se negar, mas estamos na força que vai dar...
Brasil!
Bebam água e deem like no vídeo. Tchau, obrigado!